Grabe, no? If you're looking now, ongoing itong TRICOM committee hearing dyan po sa Kongreso. If you are watching now, na makikita ninyo po kung paano very tense ang situation dyan po sa TRICOM committee dyan po sa Maynila. Ang mga bloggers saka ang mga congressmen natin po, they are talking about the possibility of regulating ang social media natin. Early this morning, nandyan po ang Meta officials, they explain ang technical aspect ng Meta, no? Dyan po sa social media. And later this afternoon, nakita natin po medyo mainit na ang debate or question and answer ng mga congressmen, especially this congressman, si Congressman Abante, no? And against one blogger, si Chu. Medyo ano talaga, but exciting na exciting. Don't worry, I will give you mga footages siguro bukas pa po kasi ongoing pa ang sabihin natin ang committee hearing ng TRICOM. And whatever video clips I can get, then I will share it with you. Don't worry, I will monitor. In the meantime po, nandito po si Nico Fabian, and all inviting you to join my program. Dito po, today is April 8 na, and is Tuesday. Welcome sa programa NikTok, the Real Talk with Nico. And I wish all of you magandang araw po, magandang good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to each and every one of you. Salamat na pagi, salamat patang, and salamat malam wherever you are. Mga kababayan ko dito po sa Malaysia, sa West Malaysia. Diyan po sa Sabah is Malaysia, Sabah and Sarawak. Alam ko na maraming tayong mga Filipinos diyan po who are legally residing and working in Sabah po. And of course, dito sa Malaysia, mga overseas Filipino workers dyan po sa mga ibang nasyon outside the Philippines. I would like to say welcome po sa programa natin, NikTok, the Real Talk with Nico. Mga kababayan ko dyan sa Pilipinas, nandito na naman, daily program ito, NikTok, the Real Talk with Nico. So, okay, let's not demoralize time. And okay, first thing first, I would like to share with you itong notisya po natin. No? I will share with you this very important news regarding ang sitwasyon ni Tatay Digong dyan po sa kustodiya ng International Criminal Court dyan po sa Netherlands. And of course, I'll give you some political news, political video clips po on what is happening dyan sa Pilipinas. Dahil po ang Pilipinas, ilan weeks na lang po, then we are going to see ang midterm election scheduled on May 12. May 12. Now, April na. Next month, May 12 na tayo po. Malapit na. Less than or slightly over 1 month na lang. And then we are going to enjoy. We are going to exercise again ang rights natin po to vote and elect our senators and other local officials. That means congressmen, governors, vice governors, assemblymen, mayors, vice mayors, both city and municipalities, and at the same time, cities and municipalities po, yan sa mga konsehal or councilors po throughout the country, throughout the nation. So, sige. First thing first, I would like to pass this information to all of you in case in the event you didn't hear yet, no? Hindi pa kayo na rinig itong balita tungkol si the youngest daughter of Tatay Digong. He asked the Supreme Court to hold oral argument over her father's arrest po, no? Last March 11. Andito po, let's listen to this. Veronica, ang anak ni Tatay Digong, Veronica Duterte, daughter of former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, has petitioned the Supreme Court to hold oral arguments challenging the legal basis of her father's arrest under an International Criminal Court or ICC warrant. The motion for oral argument was filed on Monday, April 7 ito po, no? By Veronica nicknamed Kitty through her lawyer, si Salvador or Attorney Salvador Panelo, the former presidential legal counsel of Digong. In the filing, Veronica argued that such proceeding would offer a transparent platform for the Supreme Court to address what she deems as significant legal and constitutional issues surrounding the case and its wider implications. The outcome of this petition could influence public trust in the judiciary and the accountability of high-ranking officials, Veronica said in her filing. She also argued that their consolidated petition for habeas corpus raised urgent constitutional issues and novel legal questions, describing the matter as one of the transcendental importance and significant public interest. Conducting oral arguments would ensure that all angles are thoroughly explored, enhancing the quality and legitimacy of the final resolution of this honorable court. She said, "This is particularly important in a case such as this one that could redefine our laws or judicial remedies of individuals and the executive's obligations with respect thereto," sabi ni Veronica. Okay? Yun po. And let's see po, anong reaction, anong reply ng Supreme Court po, which they already filed. Alright, I would like to say, shout out muna tayo kay Mary Lou Pintojo, who is watching my program at this very moment po, no? In the afternoon of April 8, and today is Tuesday. Alright, tuloy natin po ang ligaya natin, and of course, this program is dedicated sa mga Filipinos po dito sa Malaysia, no? Because I just want to make them, or I want to make it sure na ang mga Filipinos dito sa Malaysia, dito sa West Malaysia, saka dyan po sa Sabah and Sarawak, they will be able to know what is really happening, ang kaso ni Tatay Digong, at saka what is happening dyan po sa Pilipinas tungkol sa midterm election. And this is for this very reason that I am doing this blogging. So at least, at the end of the day, come May 12 po, you will be able to have a firm decision according to your conscience kung sino po deserving candidates to represent you, to represent us dyan po sa Senado, dyan po sa Kongreso, dyan po sa community natin, sa probinsya, sa city, sa municipalities natin nationwide. Alright? Nationwide. Now, talking about the election. Let me share with you itong footage na I recorded and prepared para sa inyo po. And this video clippings, I'm showing you si COMELEC Chairman George Garcia. And he's talking about the, kasi marami pa mga questions. What will happen to Mayor Digong? Si Mayor Digong. Or former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Kasi he's now under the custody of the ICC. And election will be on May 12. And definitely si Mayor will still be sa kustodiya ng ICC. Now, is he qualified? And kung qualified, what will happen to him in the event? In the event, they will make it in the May 12 election as again, Mayor of Davao City. Ito po ang explanation ni COMELEC Chairman, si George Garcia. Yeah, before giving you the video clip, I would like to shout out muna tayo po kay Ines Villa Delgado, and who is watching my program today. Good afternoon, salamat patin to you, Ines, no? ang kaibigan ko. I don't know si Ines if he is in Philippines pa o nasa US pa. But anyway, I would like to say, God bless you and more power to you. And hope enjoying healthy life, no? Healthy life. And same wishes goes to your wife and to your children. Alright? Nandito po. Let me share with you itong footage ni Chairman, Comelec Chairman George Garcia regarding ang mayoral race ni Tatay Digong dyan po sa Davao City. Dyan po sa Davao City. And nandito mo. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. Huh? Hold on.
Hindi ko po masasagot yun. Yung legal lang po. Siyempre po sa batas natin nakalagay Section 16 ay pwede po ma-disqualify ang isang kandidato kapag may final judgment of conviction. Sa kasalukuyan po, ang ating naman pagkakaalam, ang dating Pangulo ay walang final judgment of conviction, maaaring nakasuhan sa ibang bansa, pero wala pong final judgment, and therefore makakatakbo po. Ang hindi naman po pinag-uusapan, whether nasa abroad or nandito, yung tinatawag na conviction. Pero sa kasalukuyan, yan po ang state of things. Kasi po, kung i-disqualify natin ang mga kandidato dahil lang sa may pending na kaso, ay wala pong makakatakbo. Lahat na lang ng mga kandidato papailan ng kaso at habang nakapending, madi-disqualify. Dapat po final judgment of conviction. And therefore, kung sakali pong walang ibang developments mula ngayon hanggang sa araw ng eleksyon na andyan ang pangalan, nasa balota, maiboboto. At kung wala pang ibang development, mahahalal at maipoproklama bilang nanalo. Pwede ba magproklama kahit wala dito? Pwede po. Pwede ba magkampanya kahit wala sa Pilipinas? Pwede po. Wala pong batas na nagsasabing personally present dapat yung kandidato para makapagkampanya, para mahalal at para po maproklama. Ang pagkakaroon lang po ng problema ay kapag supposedly kapag nahalal. Pero meron pong solusyon ang ating Section 43 ng Local Government Code at saka Section 44. Pagka po temporary ang vacancy, the Vice Mayor or the Vice Governor, in the case of the Governor, shall act temporarily as the Governor or the Mayor, as the case may be. Kapag naman po naging permanent na yung vacancy, ay ganun din po. Automatically, the Vice Mayor becomes now the Mayor of the city or the municipality or the Governor in the case of the Vice Governor. So yan po yung implikasyon. At pagkatapos po, Sir Christian, ng eleksyon, proklamasyon, wala nang jurisdiction ng COMELEC. Ang jurisdiction na po ay nasa DILG.
Alright, it's very clear, huh? Very clear. Sabi ni Comelec Chairman George Garcia, walang problema. Si Tatay Digong in the event, he is a qualified aspirant to be a mayor of Davao City. And in the event, which I believe he will win in the mayoral race dyan po sa Davao City. In the event, he will win. And kasi hindi siya convicted pa eh. Pero nasa labas siya po, no? ng country. In the event, then pwede mag-take over muna, temporarily take over muna ang vice mayor ng Davao. And it happens to be, kung nanalo din ang anak, si Baste, incumbent na mayor of Davao, then he will take over as the mayor of Davao City. Until such a time wherein mayroon na talaga decision whether Tatay Digong will be convicted or not, or they will or it will declare that vacant na ang mayoral seat po, then Baste will be the official mayor of Davao City. Alright? Clear na clear, no? Wala na tayong problema dyan sa sa posisyon ni Tatay Digong. Very clear na po, sabihin natin Comelec Chairman ng Comelec Commission on Election, si Chairman George Garcia. Okay, before moving to another video clip, I just wanted to share with you itong report tungkol the issue that I just read to you po regarding si Veronica asking the Supreme Court to hold an oral argument over her father's arrest po, no? Para malalaman na lahat, no? So nandito po ang news that I would like to share with you regarding that story or regarding that issue. Sandali, ano ba yan? Si Kitty, no, 148. Mayroon tayo dito, si Kitty 148. Hanapin natin ang 148. Listen to this.
Magandang tanghali, Ella. Isa nga musyon ang inihain kahapon, April 7, ng anak ni dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte na si Kitty Duterte sa Korte Suprema. Iniling nito na magtakda ng oral argument sa pagdinig para sa petitions for habeas corpus na inihain nilang magkakapatid kaugnay sa pag-aresto sa kanilang ama na si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Sinabi ng kampo ni Kitty sa oral arguments ay malalaman kung nagkaroon ba ng paglabag sa constitutional rights ng dating presidente nang arestuhin at ibigay sa International Criminal Court o ICC na walang paitulot mula sa korte sa bansa ng ang kanilang ama. Lumabag ba ang pamahalaan sa separation of powers nang kilalanin nito ang jurisdiction ng ICC? Dagdag pa ng abogado ni Kitty na si dating Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Salvador Panelo, mahalaga ang kaso at mataas ang interes ng publiko hinggil dito. Sa pamamagitan ng oral arguments ay masuri ng korte ang mga legal at constitutional issue sa petisyon sa paraang transparent at madaling maiintindihan. Nagpanawala rin ng mga issue ang kampo ni Kitty na maaaring talakayin sa oral arguments tulad ng kung may jurisdiction ba ang ICC sa umano'y crimes against humanity na nagawa sa Pilipinas nang parte pa ito ng Rome Statute. Ngayon din kung labag ba sa saligang batas o hindi ang pagkilala ng Pangulo sa jurisdiction ng ICC. Ngayon din isa sa kanilang inilatag na maaaring topic o issue na tatalakayin sa oral arguments kung nagiging moot at academic o wala namang saysay yung kanilang petisyon na inihain sa korte dahil nga na-transfer na yung kustodiya ng kanilang ama sa International Criminal Court. Yan mo ang ating update.
Alright, dyan po ang update, ang news sa tungkol ang maneuvering o move of Veronica or Kitty, ang daughter ni Tatay Digong, where she asked she filed a petition asking the Supreme Court to conduct or to hold itong oral argument over the Tatay Digong's arrest last March 11 po. Now, talking about Tatay Digong, no? Meron din na lumabas ng balita today, and in fact, last night din mayroon na yun lumabas na even itong si former Senator Enrile, no? Doubtful na siya po if Tatay Digong will be able to or will be released from the custody of ICC po, no? Kasi nandoon na siya sa Netherlands, medyo mahirapan na daw po ibalik kay Tatay Digong. But anyway, karamihan din ng mga, sabihin natin, mga supporters, ang mga Filipinos, many Filipinos, by the millions of Filipinos, they are crying out, asking the return of Tatay Digong dyan po sa Pilipinas. And of course, ang legal team ni Tatay Digong, now later on I'll give you some news regarding the legal team of Tatay Digong, na they're also trying their level best to fight for the release of temporary freedom of Tatay Digong po from the custody of the ICC. So, eto po, let's listen to the statement or comment ni former Senator Enrile regarding on the possibility of Tatay Digong, pwede siya sabihin natin na he will be released. He will be released from the custody of sabihin natin custody of the ICC. Nandito po. It's a brief one lang, but it's worthwhile sharing this thing to you. Hold on po.
Si Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Juan Ponce Enrile na noon pa man ay pinupuntirya na ng International Criminal Court si dating Pangulo Rodrigo Duterte bago pa man ito naging Pangulo ng bansa. Sa kanyang post sa social media, inihaling tulad ni Enrile ang sitwasyon ni Duterte sa ibang leader ng ibang mga bansa na ginamit ang demokrasya para magkamit ng kapangyarihan. makapangyarihan at sa huli ay kapiin ito. Ayon kay Enrile, ipinagtataka niya kung bakit hindi na ikonsidera ng mga abogado ni Duterte ang magkaroon ng contingency plan o maganda ng legal defense para sa kanya. Sinabi ni Enrile na duda siyang makababalik pa sa Pilipinas ang dating Pangulo.
Klarong-klaro. Sabi ni Enrile, duda siya kung makabalik pa si Tatay Digong from the custody of the ICC. Maybe after the hearing. But if we are looking at soon, if not too soon, si Enrile mismo po is doubtful. Shoutout muna pala tayo kay Sylvia Duterte, who is also watching itong NikTok, The Real Talk with Nico. I think si Sylvia is dyan po, working sa Sabah, sa Kota Kinabalu. Good afternoon to you and salamat pagi to you. And thank you very much for watching itong programa. Dito lang po, you will be able to know ang mga latest updates dyan po sa Pilipinas at saka mga information, latest information regarding ang sitwasyon ni Tatay Digong. So far, so good. Health-wise, okay siya. And according to Inday Sara Duterte, yun, nandito na siya, o nandyan na siya po sa Pilipinas, no? And anytime soon, siguro by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, mayroon na yung mga press conference ni Inday Sara Duterte, no? And expected na po ang mga tao, even here in Malaysia, I spoke to some Filipinos po, they were telling me, we will not be surprised if ang kaso, impeachment trial ni Duterte will be noisy again from now onwards kasi bumalik na siya sa Pilipinas po. And they will not be surprised. Totoo naman po, nakikita natin po, if you see ang mga news dyan po sa Pilipinas, umpisa na naman ang tawag tungkol sa mag-start na daw ang impeachment trial ni Sara Duterte. Mayroon din mga kongreso dyan po na congressmen na saying na mahirapan na si Inday Sara po dahil na laman na there are some additional names, suspicious names po regarding recipient of the confidential funds. Ganon yan po. Ganon yan. And mayroon din on the other side din, mayroon din mga tao were saying earlier, I think 1 or 2 days ago, they were saying, nasaan na si President Bongbong Marcos? Bakit hindi siya napunta sa Mindanao for his campaign sorties po? Cotabato, nagpospon yata po, Monoradal, and mayroon po mga ibang areas dyan sa Mindanao na hindi nakapunta si Bongbong Marcos. Ano kaya po? Dahil takot ba sila na they will be bashed? Or like what happened dyan sa Cotabato, ang inauguration of the KCC mall dyan sa Cotabato, ang dami daw po tao nagpunta. So it's sa social media, ang daming tao nagpunta doon. And because they know si Bongbong Marcos will be going there, and at the same time, ang grupo, ang mga kandidato ng alyansa ng Bagong Pilipinas. And only to find out po, no? Nakita ko sa social media, they were shouting Duterte, Duterte. Same thing happened during the motorcade of, saan ba yun? I forgot the name. Si former Senator Laila de Lima. Nakita ko sa social media. While she was moving ang motorcade niya po, ang mga tao were shouting Duterte, Duterte. So, let's see po. Let's see. I'm not saying na ano talaga si Duterte, ang partido ni Duterte, or ang Marcos, but let's see po. Ang dami ng mga survey, political survey na lumabas po and different results. Some are favoring ang mga kandidato ng alyansa sa Bagong Pilipinas, while others are saying na karamihan ng mga nagpasok sa Magic 12 are candidates coming from the PDP Laban or ang partido ni Tatay Digong, Alright. Now, talking about the election, okay, let me share you itong, again, medyo nagiging hot issue ito yesterday sa Pilipinas kasi there were some election transmission devices or machines po, no? Delivered sa isang bahay, residential house dyan po sa Davao. And alam na niya po, may mga haka-haka, suspicions, no? And si Kamalek Chairman, George Garcia, mayroon tayong dito po ang video clip and she made it, or she explained ano talaga nangyari and nothing to fear. Nandito po ang, saan ito? Nandito po ang explanation ni, sino ito? Ni George Garcia. You hold on. Nandito po. Hold on ha. Sandali.
Kaugnay na nakitang satellite transmission device sa isang staging hub sa Davao City ng service provider ng Commission on Elections o COMELEC na I-1 Joint Venture. Inianunsyo ni Chairman George Erwin Garcia na sa halip na sa April 15 pa ang pagkakabit ng mga transmission device, pinayagan na nilang gawin ito ng mas maaga. Ang kagabitan ay ilalagay sa mga lugar o paaralan na mahina ang signal ng telcos o internet sa araw ng halalan. Paliwanag pa ni Garcia, kapag nawala ang device, obligado ang I-1 na palitan ito at walang babayaran ang COMELEC.
Doon sa mga lugar na walang signal, mailagay yung mga transmission device, lalo na yung Starlink. Kasi pag nag-inspect kami, wala dyan. Teka muna, bakit wala dyan? Kung saan nila nilagay yan, basta dapat protected at dapat mailagay. For your information, 15 pa po kasi ng April dapat sila maglalagay sa bawat mga eskwelahan.
Ang mga device ay walang kinalaman sa automated counting machines at pagbasa ng mga balota. Samantala, nilinaw rin ni Garcia na wala pa silang ipinadadalang balota sa iba't ibang lugar. Dagdag pa rito, magsisimula ang deployment ng official ballot sa April 22 upang maalis ang pangamba ng publiko na baka nagkaroon na ng irregularidad. Aminado ang COMELEC na napakaraming trolls na nagpapakalat ngayon ng maling impormasyon.
Ang delivery po ng mga balota ay sa April 22 pa lang. We will inform everyone sa mangyayaring delivery at pagdating sa mismong treasurer po darating yan yung mga balota, tandaan po ng lahat sa treasurero ng syudad o munisipyo, base po yan sa batas.
Dante Amento, UNTV.
Alright, yan, narinig niyo po. Klarong-klaro, loud and clear ang explanation ni Chairman George Garcia. Okay, earlier I was mentioning about, nandyan na si Inday Sara sa Pilipinas, expected na marami na mga storya, mga banat kay Inday Sara Duterte regarding sa impeachment niya and other issues po, no? And other issues. Now, let's listen to this. Let's listen to this video clip. Sandali, Saan ba ito? Video clip. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. Alright, sandali.
Dante Amento. Nagpahayag ng kahandaan si Vice President Sara Duterte na dumalo sa mga susunod na pagdinig ng Senado kaugnay sa pagkakaaresto ng kanyang ama si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Ayon kay VP Sara, handa niyang sagutin ang anumang katanungan kung kakailanganin ng komiteng pinamumunuan ni Senator Amy Marcos. Kasama rin sa inaasahan dadalo sa pagdinig ng Senado sa April 10 ang ilang mataas na opisyal ng gobyerno gaya ni Justice Secretary Crispin Boying Remulla, Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo, PNP Chief General Marbil at iba pa. Kasalukuyang nakakulong sa The Hague si dating Pangulong Duterte dahil sa kasong crimes against humanity na may kinalaman sa war on drugs noong kanyang termino.
Alright, yan po. And the latest, the latest information that I managed to gather regarding itong hearing ni Senator Amy Marcos, ang Foreign Affairs niya, Senate Committee. Dapat sana today is the hearing, the third hearing po, pero na-postpone. It is pushed to April 10. April 10, that will be tomorrow is Wednesday, on Thursday po, no? Now, na-confirm na po na dadalaw ang some government cabinets will be attending the hearing on Thursday po. No? Medyo, the other day, medyo nagulo-gulo sila dyan po because at first, the President says that okay lang mag-attend ang cabinet members or resource person from the government sa second hearing ni Senator Amy Marcos. But only to find out na last minute na retract. Kaya nga, ang second hearing, walang ang resource person coming from, sabihin natin, from the government side po, wala. But this time around, on Thursday, confirmed na po, there will be some cabinet members who will be attending the third hearing of Amy Marcos. Yun na po, they want to find out ano ba talaga, what happened. Mayroon ba nag-violate ang rights ni Tatay Digong when he was served with the warrant of arrest and sent to, or escort him to Netherlands and hand over to the custody of the International Criminal Court. No? And hanggang ngayon, nandyan pa siya po. No? And sino-sino, ano ba ito? Is it a plan? Plan. Plano ba ito? For how many weeks or how many months? Because the government was saying they are not aware of the warrant of arrest. Only in the last minute na lang daw po na they heard about this warrant of arrest, and the government under the leadership of Bongbong Marcos decided to extend helping hands to the Interpol. Yon dahil may request from Interpol. And sabi ni Bongbong Marcos earlier last year or after or immediately after he became the president 2022 na there is no jurisdiction and he will not allow ICC to come to the Philippines, no? And arrest si Tatay Digong. But after the feud between Inday Sara Duterte and Bongbong Marcos, si Inday Sara left ang unity team, dyan na po, naumpisa na po, no? Hanggang finally March 11 na aresto na po si Tatay Digong and brought to the custody of the ICC po. Before, Bongbong Marcos keep on saying na walang jurisdiction ang ICC po, ang ICC, na it changed. Kaya nga si Senator Amy Marcos, what she did is she wants to find out the truth. Maskin it is hampering already her campaign. Kasi re-election list ito si Amy Marcos. She left already the party of Bongbong Marcos dyan sa Bagong Pilipinas. And she's now independent. And sabi niya, para sa kanya, ang importante is the truth. Bahala na ang election. I don't know, with this kind of maneuvering ni Senator Amy Marcos, I don't know if she will also get the sympathy from the voters of the Duterte. Let us not forget that si Inday Sara and si Amy Marcos, they are not enemies, they are friends. No? And the way things are moving, how Amy Marcos is showing na supportan niya ni Inday Sara Duterte. So, let's see whether she will manage to get sympathy from the Duterte, and at the same time, as a Marcos, mayroon pa din siyang suporta dyan sa mga supporters ni Bongbong Marcos. And if that will happen, it means si Senator Amy Marcos will be returned to the Senate, after the midterm election scheduled on May 12th. So yun po ang senaryo dyan po sa Pilipinas when it comes to the political activities. Tuloy-tuloy na. Tuloy pa rin ang pagka-busy ng mga konsehal, ng mga aspirants, mga kandidato dyan po sa Pilipinas. Every day they are moving around and shaking hands with the constituents, no? Their constituents, ang mga voters, and trying to lure or trying to convince them, itong mga voters, to support their candidacy. One thing I would like to remind again to all the voters, Filipino voters, kagaya sa akin po, there's only one thing po, let's listen to them what they say, itong mga kandidato. And let's see whether what they are saying is a realistic po ang mga promises nila. There are some I saw an interview po dyan po sa Mindanao, isang okay, let's put it na direct na tayo doon sa Zamboanga City, na I saw an interview during the, I think may forum sila, debate ba yun, when the mayor, aspirant to be a mayor, si outgoing congressman and the former majority leader ng Kongreso po, si Manix Felipe, when he asked to comment or given a question na tungkol sa 20 pesos per kilo ang bigas po. Sabi naman ni Manix Felipe, it is not impossible kasi it's just a matter of subsidize. Ang gobyerno will subsidize, so that ang presyo ng bigas 20 pesos per kilo as promised earlier during the campaign period of Bongbong Marcos during the 2022 presidential election. Sabi niya, I will make sure that once elected, the price of rice per kilo will only be 20 pesos. But hanggang ngayon po, more than 3 years na, nasa posisyon si Bongbong Marcos, hanggang ngayon po, wala pa. Wala pa. He never realized, dyan pa rin ang presyo ng, mataas pa rin ang presyo ng bigas dyan sa Pilipinas. So, yesterday, during the debate o forum ba yun, si Manix Felipe, who is eyeing to be the mayor of Zamboanga City, he was saying, kayang-kaya yan. If he becomes the mayor of Zamboanga City, kayang-kaya yan to push it down to 20 pesos po. 20 pesos. Kung hindi kaya ang presidente po, kung alam ng presidente through subsidy, he can hit the 20 pesos per kilo, sana po na nagawa na yun si presidente po. Nagawa na yun si presidente. Now, si Congressman Manix Felipe is now saying, kaya-kaya yon, subsidized na po. So there are times, I'm sorry to say, there are times when we listen, kasi that is the tendency of, I'm not putting down si Felipe or ang kalaban niya. But what I'm trying to, my point is, let's listen to these candidates. Sometimes they throw out promises po, and it could not be a reality. Just throwing out an empty promises. So pwede ba yon? Pwede ba yon? Kung if it is that easy, mag-subsidize ang gobyerno para maabot ng 20 pesos per kilo, sana nagawa na yon si Bongbong Marcos noon pa po. Bakit nagiging issue talaga ito sa kanya? Since last year hanggang ngayon, when we talk about rice, yun talaga when we talk about pagkain sa Pilipinas, ang mga opposition will always touch on the 20 pesos per kilo as promised by Bongbong Marcos. And here comes again, aspirant to be mayor sa Zamboanga City also saying na kayang-kaya yon. And anyway, kayo na bahala po. Kayo na bahala. And now, the other question thrown to the aspirant or ang kalaban ni, sabihin natin, Manix Felipe to be a mayor sa Zamboanga City, ang kongresista ng District 1 ng Zamboanga City, si Timer Olaso, when he was asked to comment or answer a question, itong e-bikes daw dyan po sa Zamboanga, now being allowed to, sa National Highway, and unfair ito po para sa mga those tricycle operators that they are paying the permits and all dues sa gobyerno po. While itong e-bike, walang, hindi na siguro kailangan din yun na even driving license, wala. Walang permit, walang free na yan po, So sabi ni District 1 Congressman and now eyeing to be the mayor of Zamboanga City, sabi niya, if I will be elected, then I will make sure that itong mga e-bikes will be allowed dyan po sa National Highway. Sabi niya, simple lang yon. I will expand daw ang road sa Zamboanga City and put a e-bike lane. Maganda po. Saludo po dyan po. Maganda ang proposal. Maganda ang promesa ni aspirant to be mayor of Zamboanga City, si Kimer Olaso. I'm not putting him down, no? I'm just telling you, let's see, sometimes itong mga kandidato, they will be throwing out empty promises. Realistic ba yung mga promesa nila o hindi? Okay. Why I say it's not the realistic po? One, to be a congressman, 3 years lang kayo po. 3 years lang yan, ha? Now, if you talk about, you promise to the people, to your people, that you are going to expand the road, and then put a e-bike lane to accommodate ang mga e-bikes dyan sa Zamboanga po. Dahil they are also human beings, they also need to feed their family. It is income for them. 3 years lang yan po, ha? 1 term is 3 years. Now you just imagine, knowing the fact that Zamboanga City, mahirap talaga to expand kasi dikit-dikit na yan po. Wala na, ang road natin po, wala na for expansion, no? Especially dyan po sa city proper, no? Now, if you're going to expand it, may pondo ba ang gobyerno? May time ba si Kimer Olaso to do that? To negotiate for the land? And then you have to buy the land. Alam niyo po, ang negotiation pa lang to get a portion of the land, dyan po sa daanan, no? To extend ang road ninyo po, it happened sa Zamboanga City. Mahirapan, it took years. Tapos, anong pondo? You have to agree with the price. No? With the price. Yun po. So, realistic ba yung mga promesa po? Kayo na bahala. Just be careful. Listen to them. See what they are promising. Realistic ba yun? They can fulfill ba yung mga promesa? Or just another bluff? I know ang mga Filipinos have become matured in terms of politics, no? And it's not easy to fool the Filipinos now when it comes to convincing them to support the candidacy of a certain aspirant or candidate. So, siguro po, hanggang dito na lang ang April 8 na program natin ngayon, Tuesday. And of course, I will continue to monitor itong ongoing TRICOM hearing dyan sa Kongreso. Medyo mainit. Kanina I was watching. Medyo mainit na po. And I will watch it again. Ongoing pa hanggang ngayon. I don't know until what time. Don't worry. I'm going to share with you. I'll do some recording, video clippings po. And on my program tomorrow, April 9, I'm going to share with you. So stay tuned lang kayo po dito sa programa ni Nico, The Real Talk, or NikTok, The Real Talk with Nico. So with this, I would like once again to say, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for making me a part of your day today. Malaysia, Sabah, the Philippines, God bless us all. I love you and see you tomorrow. Bye.